also one of the key parts of I think putting together. I think he was one of the recruits for this. Also on top of being in this, like he like suggested battlers like this person should be in this, this person should be in this because you know I am hearing it is a crazy bag type situation. It ain't like no little bullshit. It's like a real like they signed, they getting Cameron name is on the contract type shit. Like wanted to.
Now he's got a chance to look out for like some of the homies. Like yo, bro, Cam, put this shit together. Like you know, you get a call from somebody like Head Ice, like yo, Cameron's putting this joint together. Come get this paper and rap. You feel me? He's like,
but he didn't know that before. He knew it the day before.
That is the only
If you
question.
need to record anything over the
know
internet.
what the timeline was, that's the difficult part of all this, right? Because I've seen a blog as well, and because beyond all the other stuff, right? Because there's stuff that plays a part in this. I didn't know what the time frame was on it. That he knew when it was gonna happen, how it was gonna happen, and things like that. The type of person that Head Ice is, I don't feel like I still don't. I give him the benefit of the doubt of saying like I don't think he did it purposely. Like I don't think it was a like you know I'd like to play the 007 games like Beasley.
Come on, Trump,
Dropped the smoke signal and then said Ice don't do this and then whatever. Like if anything, it was more so like yo bro I'm gonna do this instead of this. I don't think what I'm trying to say is I don't think Ice could be influenced into doing something like that too easy. So
you want to hear what the inner streets are saying?
I can probably guess, but go ahead.
Niggas think Cam had, you know what I mean? Pat Poole made that call. Stop playing.
Oh, there's the angle.
Talk about that. I think I got it in Ice inside the pocket, man. Like, nigga, it's a virtual battle. Like, it ain't in Vegas or nothing. Like,
So let's say hypothetically, and I'm not saying this is the number or anything. I'm saying let's just say hypothetically you get 15,000 to do a 90-second round, and I'm not saying I'm just throwing a number out there. Like say you get 15,000 to do a 90-second round, and but you can't do the easy battle. Maybe the easy battle you get way less than that. What would you feel? Wait, what would you do?
did they say like you can't battle while you doing a virtual?
He's saying that, yeah. He's trying to say that. I guess. So what Easy was trying to say was that, yo, we'll let you come to the event, rock out. Like you could have filmed the shit with like we got plenty of spaces in the venue. You could, cause I guess he gotta film it and send it to them.
Right.
But and they like, you know, you could have did it here. You know what I mean? You could have talked to me. I would have worked it out. You the main event. You could have came late. You could have did it at your hotel. Pause. Whatever the case might have been. Like he like, nigga, I'll work with you. Like this ain't no slave shit. Like I would have worked with you. So I guess
I think he just didn't time manage well. He was just out of pocket. Like it's a virtual. I can see if it's like yo, Cam needs to be in Vegas by such and such. I gotta do this, but it's a virtual battle. Like and you gotta send it in. Like it ain't like
yeah, but I'm pretty sure I could imagine being that if they're paying good money and they're making you sign contracts, they probably put in the contract they want you to be somewhere with nobody around that knows what's going on, maybe in a secluded background. So like they probably got stipulations to do.
That's
he had to send it in at a certain time. Like what?
So Ice didn't really
Like Ice really don't make sense. Like so you have to. It makes no like. I guess y'all trying to like. Bro,
no, we ain't trying to do nothing.
I'm not trying to do shit.
We saying the story how it is, bro. We ain't adding no sauce on it. This is literally what he's saying.
Because there are things that
Because if
work.
it's a virtual battle, you gotta send in before a certain time. It's like I could do that. When is the event?
So apparently, not only that, I think he was responsible for getting all of like the footage and stuff together. If I'm not mistaken.
Wait. So
He's
Okay,
working with them. Like
He had an
in the
administrative
tournament,
role on top
Exactly.
of battling with this.
So what they was gonna even if all right, I'm Ice. Yeah, send me y'all footage. What's
So
all gonna
apparently the battles premiered yesterday, Monday at 10 p.m. So I guess over the weekend was the course of them actually getting everything ready because it premiered on Revolt TV yesterday at 10 p.m. So I think Easy event was Sunday. So I'm not giving nobody bail because I think it is crazy calling out a day before. I'm just saying maybe he had to work Sunday to make sure the launch of the first event was good.
Probably, yeah. That's all I'm saying. And this is where, and I'm not shooting anybody in bail.
Shut up, right? Ain't nobody making no excuses.
And there's two ways that I'm saying this, right? Number one, I there's probably like the homies just said it, like now it's one thing if you battling, but now you got an administrator role and niggas hit your phone like, bro, like we need this shit to be like this, and maybe you anticipated this to be a little bit less work than it actually ended up being, right? So now you got to make a decision on that type of front. But I think the fact that Easy was willing to work with him is laudable. But if it's a 100K tournament, my nigga, I'm not doing the shit last minute.
Yeah, like I think people are.
I'm not doing that. I'm sorry.
I don't think people like. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think people realize how serious they are about this tournament. Like it's a real. It's just the marketing kind of is But
Cameron and Report TV, we can't play with that.
But that's
like,
why
I shooting it at the
end. It's like if you telling me we're gonna go with this storyline that he's the administrative role of this.
Yes.
He was supposed to battle Easy on Sunday.
Right.
When did they premiere the battle yesterday?
Yes.
So you mean to tell me Hedrick Ice, he had all the time.
Hedrick is out of control.
Nobody in life
You had all the time to prepare. So y'all not giving him slack for 4 time management.
Nigga, I said it. I said that's crazy.
And then on Sunday, and then you got a battle. Like I can't do it. Like, bro, that makes no sense. You're supposedly the administrative role. Why is this not?
I'm trying to figure out why he didn't know from start that he was in a tournament and that he was battling the same day.
Yeah, that's actually to me that is, and that's where the fault is. And without knowing the full details of it, like the full responsibility of what he not doing that is him. If it became I've already made this commitment to something, and now that has to suffer because I didn't know all the work that was going to entail. And again, this is all conjecture because he didn't go into that on what he said, right? But the time management stuff and you know, this is a little bit more involved than I thought, and so now I gotta dub this other situation. Yeah, if that's true, if that's what it was, yeah, for sure. Like Ice has to take some for sure.
But I did hear the flood. Easy said on Cat's Live that it was like a flood. One of the battlers, some of the battlers' cities, or something, that they had to end up moving the event back or up or whatever. Something got rescheduled.
So why he ain't say that because I ain't gonna front, I ain't see the Cat vlog, like, you know, I ain't watched that yet, but why he ain't say that in the Twitter video? Like, why, in the Twitter video, he literally made it seem like it was Cameron that ended his event. He didn't say that he had a flood, or no, why he didn't go to No, I'm saying, Easy said the reason why, in the video he put out with the first video on Twitter, this one right here, the one that the graphic. Yeah. He said in this video that the reason why the battle is not happening is because Head Ice said he couldn't do it because of the Cam event, and that being that it's no main event and a lot of people is driving to see him, and he just decided he's gonna reschedule the event. Now you're saying on Caps Live, you're saying because of flood.
He felt all this out 30 hours for the battle. You can't put it on Easy.
No, I'm not putting nothing on Easy. I'm saying how come he didn't put?
He figured all this out 30 hours before the battle.
So the event would have been canceled anyway.
He just found like he's in the hotel figuring like, yo, like I entered the battle, whatever, flood, like it ain't his fault. Like,
no, I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm trying to figure out because now I'm saying
like either one of their faults.
Yeah, I'm saying like nobody's fault.
It's definitely Head Ice's fault.
But how is it Head Ice's fault if he's saying it was a flood? He couldn't do it. Like what if Head Ice was ready in the flood?
Got to do a Head Ice battle. I don't get it.
Yeah, but if he
Head Ice battled in premiere, who battled premiere today?
Julie Bonnie.
What did I have to do with Head Ice? Like y'all not.
But again, I'm going off the idea of if he's not just a battler, he's also an administrator, right? Like his schedule is now affected by whatever delay is coming to, which is beyond his control. So maybe on the regular scheduled program, he may have had time, but now the shit has been pushed up or pushed back or whatever the case might be, and now it conflicts with the situation. Right?
Okay,
So
let me ask you this.
that's if you're an administrator for an event and say you have an event and something happens,
If the flood was last week,
with that.
he said the flood shit was last week. once they had the blood shit, he had to call Easy. They got blood such a click in that. We don't find out about a blood.
Oh, he said, hey, wait. He said, had Ice found out about a flood?
Damn, or something. Like 2 battlers on the car and had a flood.
Oh, I thought you said Easy said he had a flood in the
No. Not Easy.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm like. If Easy said he had a flood, wait, what?
But see, if
Also,
the
you
blood
said
shit
Cam
was
had a
last,
flood and he pushed the event back because Cam had a flood.
if the blood shit was last week supposed and ICE is involved in administrative supposedly.
Blood stopping the virtual administrator.
He should have said, I guess something with the power outage. Because there's some blood shit going on in Cali where niggas don't have water, power outage.
Nah, that is true. That is a fact.
But if he knew last week, he could have said, it's last week. You got a little blood wolf administrator. Like, he could have told them, well, I don't know, 30 hours before, it's like,
Yeah. You'd have still had to cancel the situation, right? Especially 30 hours before. It's just, it does make it makes it worse, right? Like, you do that.
The main event though, like I could see if he wasn't like, yo, a lot of people salute to all the artists running because I'm sure they got their fans coming out to see them, but a lot of people do just go to events to see the main event. Like we're not gonna act like that's not a thing. So if you lose the main event, like that's a little, it's tough to sell a car without a main event.
I agree. And then I also think about the other battlers who get performance, Shane Hill, and Rosenberg and shit. Like people wanted this battle, and I'm sure they wanted to, everyone is affected when the cancellation happens, right? And no matter what the bread is, you can't get that fucking time back. You're talking about people dead, and wives and families and all types of shit. Like how to push shit to the side and get this done. You see what I'm saying? So. Like
So let's be petty real quick. Petty reason why y'all think he did it? Yeah, we got the political. Like, what's the, like, you think he just didn't feel like battling Easy? Like, what's the reason? Like, Poe, what's your reason?
that I think he didn't. I think he wasn't prepared, man.
He said he had 4 rounds in his video. He said pause. He said he had 3 rounds for the battle and 1 more just in case they wanted to do something extra.
I didn't get that part.
I think that they wasn't prepared, bro.
I don't think he was prepared.
You going with the preparation?
Yeah, I think he put all his eggs into this virtual shit and just didn't really put. I don't know, man. Yeah, he didn't say nothing about the battle like the whole time. So.
None of them did. And I'm trying to figure out why they promoing more for the battle after than when their battle was happening. That made no sense.
The part to me that started to get me was, Easy's obviously he does his lives every now and again, but the part that was getting me was that there was more traction for the battle. Like,
What I want to know, chat, is why don't we hear Sonic voice?
Just like more people are talking about the one that isn't happening than the ones that are. So that was kind of, I guess the first sort of red flag of like, I don't know what's going on, but this is kind of slipping here, on the petty, okay, so let's just say like this, the WWE angle, right?
This is the one. This is one half. This is how you.
Okay, this is okay. Let's just call this the WWE angle, right? The thing that the storyline that go into, sometimes you go to the barbershop and niggas just got like a long story, like no one's connected, so they just put some shit together, which would happen a lot, especially in the DVD era. I heard Jay-Z walked into office and said, "Fuck that nigga." Yeah, cool. So let's go with the barbershop WWE angle that everyone's gonna go with, right? And I think Poland started out. It's Cam, it's Easy, Papoose, and Cam, it's man's. You see what I'm saying? And you find out, nah, son, I heard you doing that other joint with that other cat over there. Like, we do not do that. You know, Cam talk. Nah, you doing that other joint with him? This Harlem. Like, me, you mean? Like, that's what I'm saying, be like, nah, Cam's dump that shit, bro. Like, that type.
Oh, you think Cam was on the
So I'm just giving you the WWE barbershop angle that the streets is probably gonna go with.
Yeah.
Niggas made that call, B. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? We don't rock with that. And then, you know what I mean? That's WWE. This is not what I think. Because there's the truth.
Yeah, I feel like Cam and them getting too much money. Like, respectfully, I think Cam and them getting too much money to even be worried. Like, so I don't think that's the reason at all. I honestly, even though it isn't, that's a on paper that reason sounds perfect because it makes a lot of sense. You throwing a event in New York. Come on, I feel like I'm Pat 5 Fingers of Death. You know what I mean? Like I'm a staple in New York. Like I was on a plastic touching ring before. Like you know what I mean? So that could be a reason, but I honestly just feel like it was no promo going into this battle. There was no excitement at all going into like this battle. I agree with Posey. I don't think he was ready.
Well, I think that and then you're talking about it, and it keeps like I think 100,000, and they probably all got paid really handsomely to do this, and it's going on Revolt, and like I keep seeing people say the whole like, it's only a virtual battle, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, we talk about Revolt and Cam, niggas putting on the Sunday best with the clear, crispy backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be like, bro, we're talking about a whole different level of things. What I will say about the vlog, though, it seems like, this is my opinion, right, that the reason Head Ice's energy was like that is because of what Easy said, right?
Oh, Easy said it.
And just because the subtext of what Ice was saying was, like, we made decisions that's gonna benefit you. You've done things and went against the grain that benefited you. I'm just doing the same shit.
I like that.
That's
That's
why people say. That's why people try to bring you all around.
And that to me, it is that's something that's a part of it that I kind of took away from it. It's like they kind of thrown back the situation of what you did when it was your time to make a decision whether to get this nice little, I'm not gonna say little, but like this nice bag with this hit man and this really joint crazy rollout versus being, breaking the situation with URL versus not, right? When it came time to make that decision, you did what essentially was best for where you are, right? And now Ice is saying, I'm working with Cam, we're on Revolt, I'm not just a battler in this, I'm also in a administrative position with this shit that in Harlem, with another legend in Harlem, like, sorry.
I want these young men in the comments. He still did the business he was supposed to do, right? He still fulfilled all of the URL battles, right?
I don't think so. I think they said that he owed him. I think he owed Caffeine. Like that was the point. He was under contract, I think, for Lamar, and he was trying to say that because they didn't, like his lawyer found the loophole because they didn't include something, and he was able to get out of it. But in their mind, he was still under. And also, y'all gotta remember, at the time, he was being pushed as like the next guy for URL, like star URL. Niggas had rollouts for him. Niggas was about to give him like the, the king treatment on URL. And
He was for sure, right? Like, he was they had him in that light, right? Regardless of the contractual obligation, there was a lot of investment put into him being the guy. Now, his talent is what it is, right? It was up to him to do what he did, of course. But he had and I'm just saying this objectively, based on what he said, this is a situation, right?
I like this right here, Paul.
I would even go to, you know what I mean? I feel like it's best for my career. I'm gonna take it. And I think what Ice is saying is, I'm in the same position as you were, and you left. And so that's why it's being
Wait.
brought.
Wait. How? Like, explain to me how Ice is the same.
Because he could have went with doing the battle with Easy versus doing this stuff with him, being an administrator, Revolt TV is involved in all this other shit. It's just like, shout to Easy, but we're talking like if we're judging opportunity by opportunity, 100K tournament working with Cam on Revolt TV. I mean, I feel like that is a bigger situation. Like it just is.
How you feel about that?
And then the other part is
like Tone with it right now.
Can I just say the last little bar of this is, and take this for how you will, like the money didn't come from you. You didn't pay for this situation, which you said at this point. Another person said that they would pay that person out of their bread back, and it is what it is at this point. That's Ice's perspective, right? So again, I'm not placing blame either way in terms of, I feel like everybody kind of maneuvered in the situation the way that they was going to do it and shit, I do think that for Easy to find out $30 a pour is nasty, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If Ice already knew that or whatever the timeline was, Easy should have been around. He's a standard person for coming out and getting refunds. Definitely respect that 100%. But it's a situation where I feel like Ice was saying, well, look, bro, you kind of did the same shit. You went for the better opportunity. I know I pissed you off. I know you probably want to book me again, but I'm willing to risk that for this situation that's significantly better than us, me and you battling in Wisconsin.
The only way that's comparable is if, what was Easy last battle? Calico?
It was good, right?
Good?
Okay, so it was, we can say it was good. Y'all run with it for Summer Madness, we got everything going, everything's good. Ready to go. Summer Madness book, we did the trailer, got promoted and shit. And then, 5 days before the battle, he said, nah, I gotta take this opportunity, man. Da-da-da-da. Claim it. That's the thing. Nigga, this is a nigga, like, I ain't gonna say mine, I don't know. It's the nigga that wasn't good with time management, he got stuck in the shit, now he didn't prepare for it. Now he just trying to make some shit up. That's what I feel. This is not comparable.
You don't think it's comparable in the sense of I went for a better opportunity? I know I was contractually, well, I was born with that contract. I was set up to do this mission with you. I got something that is more important to me or more lucrative, right? We'll use that word, shout truth. So now I'm gonna go with that. At
Well,
least,
you could have, when y'all first got this locked in, Cam, weeks ago, you should have let me know. Well, I'm waiting 30 days or 30 hours before the battle and then
right?
that's why it's not the same.
On the flip side, if I'm Ice, well, when did you get that Hitman battle lock? I'm sure it wasn't. I'm sure it was well before URL found out when the fucking trailer.
I'll give you that. If that was locked in. If he turns down the Calico battle and say, I'm going to do the Hitman battle the day after, that's when I would say, that's not the same, bro. That's right.
I just think that the only other thing I'll say too, you know, like they said, in my personal opinion, I just think Easy should have got this away from me, right? Now the event still probably would have been canceled at this short notice, right? I don't know who's gonna take it easy block after battle on short notice. That's just dangerous, right? But at the same time, it's like the only other thing I'll say is that what good did it do saying that Ice was the third option? Like again, I think that's that's a lot. That's a lot of the reason why the energy was what it was. Like you didn't have to do it like that to be because you did.
Yeah.
The second option, I know Twerk was the first.
Math.
Oh, Math was the first, Twerk was the second, Ice was the third.
Like yeah, if this didn't happen, you frustrated. Just
No, Twerk was the first / second. Like he was that.
like in the vein of like keeping a certain business. Why come out and say, well, he was the third option, and I didn't even pay for it. Like, what does that do? How does that help anybody?
Wait, he said this before the battle?
He said it after the fact. He said, which, like, why? I thought it'd be enough to do it wrong and just see everybody on the back take that out. Like, we spend the block, you know, to come out and be like, when they use the third option, I didn't pay for this shit, and I didn't even do it for that. It just sounds kind of, you didn't have to do that. Because I feel like.
It sound like you kind of understand where that I coming from.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I don't think Easy needed to do that because the culture's energy overall was on the Easy side based on what we said about you should get in the heads up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think again, this is a situation. It's a parallel here. Like with Joe shit, like the culture's on your side. You didn't have to do that extra part with it because now you allow latitude for Ice to come back a little bit and bring up your previous situation and compare it to that. Like you didn't have to do that other part. Like you didn't even really need to know that you didn't pay for it.
Should I go for a chat?
Like I just that wasn't. You know what I mean? Like that was a petty thing, like to bring out. He was already the culture was pissed off about that car not happening.
My fault, real quick. I just hit some crazy shit. Ah! Damn! That boy Otani!
He hit a
His jersey. I'm going to buy his jersey tomorrow.
What'd he do?
Hit a home run to end the game.
No, he did. I'm watching this shit.
Boy, exactly. I already chalked that shit out.
Yeah.
My fault. Now, my fault.
Yo, he in a twist right now. They said he accused of sabotaging the $240 million Hawaii project. Y'all seen that news clip today? I don't know what Otani is tied up in, but it's some bullshit. We're gonna find out.
That boy Otani colder than ice. He can do whatever he want. He hitting home. Yo, that nigga got 43 home runs, boy. He different.
But yeah, but like I was saying, just with this stuff, like, Easy should have got that. But like, regardless, I mean, I said the last part because that's just like, you have to do that. It's supposed to decide, but bro, like, Easy should have been given that.
Yeah, that was all. That's pretty much all it is. He should have been that.
Yeah. But Easy did give the refunds, and he put up. He said the possibility of rescheduling the situation and stuff like that. And again, I've said this just transparently to everyone. In my opinion, in my dealings and things like that with Easy, he has done good business, like he does. So regardless of what you think about him as a battler, as a league owner, or whatever the case might be, I haven't had any, and I just this is me speaking. I've never run into or heard about situations where he wasn't able with his business. You feel me? Like, so he's pretty transparent in terms of like, I'm not doing this, whatever. Like, so I definitely give him that. And the other part is, as much as people like we do this WWE shit videos where it's villains and heroes and all this other stuff, like I didn't like seeing Easy in like like that forum was kind of nasty.
You feel bad for one nigga?
Hell yeah, I feel bad. 100% I feel bad, bro. I feel bad for any league owner. Like, bro, suppose we've been around. You know how fucking hard it is to put on everything, bro. Like, it's just so many variables, like dealing with all different egos and battlers and shit like that. It takes a lot to do this shit, right? And I just didn't like, I definitely felt bad for him. Like, even his demeanor was like, he really doesn't have to do this right now. And then it's not because of money or whatever, it's just like it's a disappointment of putting that work in and having a situation turn out the way it is. So, that's what happened. So, yeah, Otani on drugs, man. We gotta figure out what type of Asian PEDs niggas is taking over there, because you ain't got to do drugs. Like, he on something. He doing something. This is every week it's like a new, like, yo, I'm like, doing this, all types of shit going on. Like,
Nigga, one week, I was laughing. I think y'all he got a home run. Like,
and he got a home run. This shit crazy. Like,
different bad.
he's lights out pitching,
Doing something.
threat. Like, something's up. The way God and the universe work, it's like he's great at this, but we don't know what else is going on.
That nigga's a 6'3" Japanese nigga. 240 like that.
40 plus home runs. The whip is low. Like, the ERA is low. He might strike 9 niggas out. You know what I'm saying? He took his check on some weird money laundering shit. Like, he's only about to be in jail in like 5 years. So he's like, nah, just stress this shit out over 20 years and back to it. That's the nigga that's going to jail. I don't know what for, but Otani doing something. Allegedly. Don't sue me, Otani. But something's going on. There's something here. You know what it is?
The units get cooked like niggas. Like that. Cause I ain't seen the battle. He died.
It's being dragged.
Wait, hold. Yeah. What y'all wanna? What did you say? What you get? Niggas
Hold on,
saying
hold
that.
Niggas been in this camera. Nah, wow.
Let's not. Like, all right, let's talk.
Nah, Tone. We can't. Like he
No,
really
we
did.
gotta put perspective
I gotta see that battle.
because there's levels to this. And let's get to. We want to get to that original conversation first. That was
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't seen Final Destination like that.
Final Destination was dope, man. Was it public input? Like, what was it? I always fuck with is it public? Facts is in the chat. Public influence battle. Yep, public influence battle. PIB, Ohio. They put this show on. They had a dope setup of like, there was a VR element to it. If you had the Oculus, you could do like a 3D kind of view to it or whatever. That was dope. That's just like a dope touch. Very innovative approach to the battles. And you know what? As much as I was like, okay, it's Ohio, whatever. Now I'm realizing that there's a double-edged sword with some of these places, right? Like Ohio is one of the places that, for what I could see, for what he's told me, they're just so appreciative of like the type of like they don't get this all the time. You see what I'm saying? Like we don't just have all the stars.
How you get up there, chat?
You feel what I'm saying? So that fucking crowd all weekend was A plus to that crowd. They was engaged. They wasn't too cool to react. They wasn't just there to take pictures with the homies and chill out. And like a lot of the bigger cities where they get battle rap every weekend, they just like, all right, well, we battling now. All right, we just go loud while we do rapping. Right? That crowd was big. You know what I mean? And we had some hosts that were doing a good job. Shout out to hosts. All the hosts this weekend I thought did like excellent work and shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as like promoting, you know, the league and getting the battles and the games and shit like that. So that was really good. Now, this Final Destination, I'm gonna say, so you had T-Top versus Ken, you had Twerk versus Cash Money, because Mac Myron wasn't a party of it or anything like that. You shot the Mac, but Cash Money stepped into that role. He didn't get as in shape.
Yo, chat. I can't fucking double like.
JC versus A Ward is one of the best battles all year, in my opinion. I'm saying that now, as far as the type of shit that I like to hear, as far as, you know what I mean, like dope, competitive back and forth work, you know what I'm saying? JC was in his bag, A Ward was in his bag, straight up dope ass battle. Another dope battle from this shit was that Tay-Rock versus Preston Cody. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Tay-Rock is Tay-Rock. He was just, you know, he had moments and it was just like, look, that nigga Quest was wild in that battle too. He was wild. I think it was Quest's second round was just like, he's up in the front. Eon versus Coffee is one of like, I don't know if there's a better battle between two women this year. That shit's up there. Like it's gonna finish as one of the better battles between two ladies, in my opinion. Eon is in a great pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like just straight up, like she got that pain in her voice, which I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Her style.
Wait. They saying Quest won 30 versus Tay-Rock?
Quest? Yeah, there's a lot of people that Quest
30 versus Tay-Rock?
I don't got 30. I thought it was I think it's 200. That's about I gotta see. Actually, like when he dropped. Quest second, there's no Quest. Like Quest second round was disgusting. I know. Rock has some shit. It was niggas that had Rock 2-1. It was niggas that had Quest 1 and 2. I got like some of these battles I got some drop. Like A Ward and JC. I had JC. I just feel like that's a battle that I gotta see again. Because they was just making a good fucking spot. Lydia Ines. Rare choke situation from I seen these happen this one. I don't know. But you know, like maybe that was a real battle. I don't know. Once he kind of did that. It was like, you know. But the car was good because there was a lot of there was good energy behind it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was just it was dope, bro. I'm gonna be watching the battles for a little bit too, because like there was a lot, there was some playable shit, and Ichi Gotti versus Facts, like the actual.
Let Facts come up here too. Facts.
Yeah, Facts. If Facts want to come up, like for sure, like yeah, them talking because in the face off. Now I see what he was trying to do because you're like, man, I gotta well with a guy with this and that. You gotta take Rock. Rock had a moment up there. Like, I don't even know you. The accent came out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just and they have a little viral moment and shit like that. Yeah, it's just Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Gotti. Yeah, Gotti did what he did. I wasn't mad at Facts. Let's just put it like that, because you know what I'm saying, he was in there fighting and shit. Obviously, you know, he was a legend and everything like that, man. He still in the shit, man. He was fucking too. So, Facts to how do I join? There's the link right there for you.
Yeah,
right there in the stream. You know what I'm saying? You get the opportunity to talk about good things. They just put up a real good event, man. Bonnie was doing the hosting and stuff like that too. That was dope. This was cool though. This was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, bro, I ain't gonna front. When I see an event like this, there's definitely times I'm like, I'm kind of nervous, like, damn, I even getting out there like this around. Nobody was playing. I think the crowd was fire too. There was what was that? Definitely rocking it. Well, A1 this year's about a night line for sure. You know, I think Dion had a standout night too. So, you know, some her and Coffee.
Yo, Facts. Oh yeah, he's right here.
Facts. Yo. Facts, what up, bro? How you feeling, man?
Great, bro. I feel like a battle rapper.
Feel like a battle rapper now? Hey, and that face off, bro. I heard, like, I felt bad for a moment because I know what you was trying to say. It's just once Rock heard his name, his ears perked up, but you didn't back down, so I appreciate that, bro. What was you thinking with that?
On my drive, in the car, but it's like, trying to get my face off. Mine's getting my face off. Like, my face off every day, so. Nigga, like, I'm like, wait, face off. Like, I'm watching her face off, usually face. Like, I'm watching face off. I'm like, wow. I'm just talking.
Right.
Then we getting closer. I'm like, no, I'm gonna do my shit for us. I'm like trying to bait somebody else into some shit. And I thought it was but like, when I said Rock name, I was like, I was talking to them. I wasn't talking to them. And then I just heard a loud voice in the back of me. Like, I don't fucking know you.
Right.
What the fuck? Like, I look up, and by the time I looked up, he had already stood up and started walking. I'm like, fuck you.
Right.
And then we were there. And we like, that shit is fun, bro.
Yeah. It seemed like, you know, that type of battle where you going up against a straight up legend like that, you know what I'm saying? It's tough because, you know, as you rapping, I think you rap first. It's like, you get the feeling of like, okay, he's rapping, but, you know, it's a lot of niggas in here that's ready to see that. You see what I'm saying?
And
But
that
you didn't
part-
back down for it. So how did you feel with that situation?
As I was finishing my first round, I felt like, I'm not gonna say like the interview wasn't with me, but I just felt like there was more so anticipation. But
I ain't
once
gonna lie. Why they say you died? They said you fought though, but you died. Why they? I'm gonna watch this battle. What? No,
it's easy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I see.
Like-
Now I ain't gonna lie. I was in and out of watching it because I was outside, but I did see the round. That Charlie Clips round, he was kind of lifting.
bro, that third round, I was just like, I'm like, nigga, the crowd telling him to end it. I'm in my head like, nigga, wrap this shit up, bro. Like, wrap this shit up, bro.
You know, it's what like because Gotti's been doing this most of his career to where once he got to that place, it's like I'm gonna make all the money, right? Like I see him with like Joey Linwood and shit like that out in Detroit and stuff, and it's like he don't mind giving a shot, but he's gonna try to whoop your ass. Like we have him to walk down too, like he's trying to he's wilding up all my stuff.
I'm like, I wanted to get him, like I wanted to get him in a building state, like because I know like what people will try to say about me. That's my favorite battle. So I know what people were saying about like, oh, Gucci gonna get up here freestyle and blah blah blah. So I'm now I want to get you irritated up to you feel like, oh, you're talking super shit. And that's exactly what the fuck I got.
That's real. And it was dope seeing just the fact that you didn't back down, right? Like we know who Geechee is, man. He's been doing this for a while. He's battling at a high level, and it's like, okay, you know what? It was what it was, but I want to see what you know what I mean? Like more what bro got to offer and shit. So what's your plans after this for sure? Like what type of matchups and stuff like that, and PIB is putting on. So I know you think the camp out as well. So what's up with you, man? What are you trying to do?
I'm get better, bro. Like whether it be like battlers in my class, here, like however I can get better. Like I'm not even first to battling names on names. I'm like I actually want to get better at this shit. So however I have to do shit, like if I got to walk back down to my class, I let me learn this shit. That's why I fucked up at going down there and learn this shit. And work my now when I get that next name, like I'll be a little more experience something a lot more type shit.
Yeah. So what are you from? You from out there? You from Ohio?
I'm from Cleveland.
Okay. No doubt. And this was in Columbus, Buckeyes country.
This one was in Dayton, not
Dayton. Okay. Right. That's where Bros, that's where the Just Business show was at as well. So what was good?
This was your first battle?
No, it's not my first battle. This is my eighth battle. That was my eighth.
Okay, you like won a tournament to get, because it was like Road to Geechee, so you won a tournament to get to this? Okay, wow. Okay, what was the sort of prize of the tournament was Geechee Gotti? Like
There
that?
was Geechee Gotti, $1,000, a music video for studio time.
That's a nice little
KFC package right there.
That's fire.
And I just put it all together, like I just did that.
Oh, and you get a song with Geechee.
Wow.
These new niggas is really thinking.
I ain't gonna lie, PIB, that's cold right there. That's that, like, so they you know what I mean? That you get the battle, you got the song, you got the...
No, so some of those was cool. I just, I'm like, should I get a video? Feel me? I might as well just work that in and get that video like that. You feel me? Like, I was just working that with my own.
That's tough.
That's smart, too. That's very smart.
Okay.
And it was all, like, in events, bro, like, a lot of people come to say about these events, bro, they show so much love, bro. Like, regardless of what me and Tay-Rock did in the show, after the battle, I mean, not, and that's what happened, I'm seeing the document over to the side, like, hey, that other shit that we did, bro, that shit came to sport. He said, but you ain't, he said, you stood on business.
Yeah.
Back down, you lose your confidence. He said, that's what I love to see, bro. So that shit felt great.
Right. Started like rock, you know what I'm saying? We all know how he started off with this, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he stood his ground and he's a legend now. So it's like, yeah, bro. These type of moments like that shit is a impactful type of joint. Like, so how people, because you new with this shit, so, and your boys probably seeing you, like, arguing with Tay-Rock, you battling Geechee, like, what's the reception been back at the crib with the homies? Like, hold on, bro, what's going on?
It's so funny because, like, I only had 2 homies. Like, I only got a sleep. So, a lot of people, like, they thought I was bullshit. I'm like, battle wrestling. Like, they ain't taking me serious. And then when they say me shit, like, I get out there on my phone, they're like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, they're like, bro, you hungry? Like, bro, it felt like it was love, bro. Like, they were like, retarded, but they was like, that shit ball.
Yeah.
Like, that shit felt like it felt good.
Bringing back to new battle spotlights in the fall and stuff like that. I definitely want to have you up there, tell the story and shit like that. So you already know this is the guys. It's funny because a lot of the people who were on the Just Business show were on Black Compass for the new battle spotlight earlier in the year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's cool to see the progression and shit, man. So just keep doing your shit. And I wanna before you know what I'm saying, before we let you go and stuff like that, man, shout out your Twitter, your Instagram, I want them to follow you, all that good stuff, bro.
On Twitter, and look at Fat L, O-K-O-K-C-X, Fat, not Fat X, you know, you can say it.
Pat X, yeah, he was.
What's your name, Facts? Why you spelled it like this, though?
I ain't gonna, my grandmother gave me a nickname, it's typo spelling.
Oh, nickname.
I ain't gonna front, cause it's fire because you're the only rapper that comes up with that type of lyric. So, that's always
It's like the originally supposed to be F-A-T-X, but then I was typing it one day, I was coming on my room or something, and and then posted it, and then that's what it was.
That's fire.
But yeah, then my Instagram is the number one dot R-E-A-C-X.
Yeah, you gotta change that ID name, man. That's too long, man. You gotta make that joint pause. Fat X. Pause.
Fat X.
You gotta make that name.
I'm still getting.
Where you from?
I'm Cleveland.
Yeah, so make it Fat X Ohio. Pause. I'm pretty sure nobody got that.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
I was figuring it out. I'm still
Yeah,
getting
fact. My bad. I keep saying Fat X. Pause. My bad.
Hey, but down facts, we gonna tune in, bro. Great show and shit like that. You still on your business and all that, so be in tune, bro. Alright?
So I appreciate y'all.
No doubt. So, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Facts for pulling up and things like that, you know, for handling some business, man. And what you gonna do, Polo? You wanna pivot to this up?
Yeah, let's go. Cause I didn't know. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's pivot.
Today I found out some interesting things.
I did too. Yeah.
I didn't know these brothers. I didn't know Brooklyn had some strippers. I didn't know those queens in Brooklyn.
Yeah. You was sleeping on the new guys, the guys from
No,
out the way.
them niggas been in the cage.
Listen, they've been on Staten Island handling business. They've been doing
Yeah,
this.
now they got. Now they ready to see the world. Now the world. You know what I mean? But like we could kind of start. We can start from Eunice and go down and work out.
So this-
a lot of
so this
battles
is-
in happen.
Let me just set the stage. So this is Just Business, presented by Doc Rowe. So Doc Rowe versus Syndicate Billionaires. So Syndicate Billionaires is like a combination of two groups and shit.